Hello there, my name is Alan from Set English, and I want to ask the question today, what is one of the most common errors in OET writing, okay? And I'm going to answer this question by showing you, okay? As well as is one of the most common things we see in our school. We do a lot of marking and grading of letters, and this problem here seems to just never go away. It's like a zombie error that always sort of happens again and again. So in this video, if you're watching this video, watch until the end because I'll explain what the problem is and how you can remove that error from your writing, okay? So why? Why is as well as, the phrase as well as, why is that one of the most common errors? Well, it's the way it's used, okay? The way that people use as well as is very often incorrect. And the answer is because and as well as have the same meaning, right? So I bought an apple and a pear, right? I can say that, or I can say I bought an apple as well as a pear. It's the same. It means like addition, right? I am tired and hungry. I am tired as well as hungry. This is the same. And it seems like, because it's the same meaning, and because in many sentences you can replace one with the other, it seems that, we can just use this as a, exactly the same way. But this is the problem. This is the problem we have. What are the rules of as well as? Are they the same as the rules of and? The answer is no. Okay, and this is why so many students have problems. They think, okay, and as well as, it's the same, okay, no problem. If we don't know the rules, we're going to make mistakes with this phrase, and I want to teach you now. So watch this and I'll quickly teach you, all right? After as well as, you cannot have a subject and a verb, okay? So after as well as, no subject and verb. So what do I mean by this? Well, let me show you an example. All right, let's have an example. Mrs. Green was admitted and she was treated. Is that correct? Well, we're talking about and here. This is correct. Okay, no problems with this sentence. Mrs. Green was admitted and she was treated. All right, simple. But what if I change now? If I change this to as well as. Okay, so Mrs. Green was admitted as well as she was treated. Is this correct? Answer, no. This is wrong, all right? So why? Well, I've just kind of told you in a way, so let's go through it, okay? As well as is here. What do we have after as well as in this sentence? Well, we have she, and we also have was, okay? And this she is a subject. It's the subject of the second clause, right? A clause is just like a phrase. It's a technical term which I won't explain now, but this is the second clause, right? And we also have a verb. This is wrong, okay? I'll say it again. After as well as, you cannot have a subject and a verb. This is a zombie error that we see all the time. As a teacher, it drives me crazy actually. So just try to remember, after as well as, I cannot have a subject and a verb. Subject is usually the doer of the action. He, she, it, or it can be an object like the computer. The computer exploded, right? This could be a subject and a verb. The computer, subject, explode, verb, all right? You cannot have a subject and a verb after as well as. That's the rule. So just remember, the meaning for and as well as is the same, right? It's the same meaning. It means addition, right? So and as well as, same meaning. But the use is different. I just showed you the use, okay? So don't forget this. Just because the meaning is the same, it doesn't mean you can always use it in the same way, all right? Let's have a look at another example now, just to make sure, all right? Remember, after as well as, no subject and verb. That's the rule. Okay, so let's have a look at this example. Mrs. Green was admitted as well as treated. All right, is this a problem? Well, ask yourself, after as well as, no subject and a verb. Is this a subject and a verb? Of course not. It's only one word for a start, right? It's just a verb. So that's okay. I can say Mrs. Green was admitted as well as treated. Can I say this? Mrs. Green was admitted as well as her husband visited her. Can I say that? Mrs. Green was admitted as well as her husband, subject, visited, verb, her, object. Is that allowed? No, because after as well as, no subject and verb. That's the rule, okay? So, I'm trying to teach you this. I hope it makes sense. You can have verbs here, you can have nouns here, you can have noun phrases, and there's many different things you can have after as well as. You just cannot have a subject and a verb. All right, so that's the rule. Try to remember this, keep it in your head, and I'll tell you a little bit about SET. We are a school. I'm one of the teachers in the school, and we are specialist OET teachers. If you are struggling with your language, it could be reading, could be writing, whatever it is, feel free to check out setenglish.com. It's just set-english.com. Check us out, and we've got loads of training, one-to-one, and loads of classes as well. Hope this was useful. Remember, after as well as, no subject and a verb. I hope this was useful, as I said, and have a great day.